Hello, and glad to have you here today. Today, we're going to talk about what you can add to your DMO that will help your business to continue to grow and flourish. And I want to know what you think that might be. Now, there are several things it could be, probably, but I have one thing in mind that is something I don't think a lot of people maybe realize or think about that they need to do. And I definitely was in that group, but going through mentoring and learning the things that I needed to learn to build my business, just it really was a big help to me. So I want to share that with you. So just think of what it is that you could add to your DMO, to your plan, to however you set up your day, and what is it that can help your business to continue to grow and flourish. But without it, you just never know. It's kind of going at it willy-nilly, and we don't want to do that. So as you're hopping on, let me know where you're coming in from. Let me know what you think about what this might be. This question or a question similar to this was asked on one of my conferences that I went to. And I have a weekend conference online starting tomorrow. So I'll be in class all day, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, training, doing virtual training. And to continue to build on the knowledge that I have, that I can continue to help those people that I want to help. So as you guys are hopping on and letting me know where you're coming in from, and also even if you're catching us on the replay, don't forget to just put a hashtag replay and I'll still give you a shout out. I still go back and check. And whether people put the hashtag replay or not, I know that a lot of people don't get to see this, or be able to actually view and listen while this is actually live, because of the things that we do in our lives, especially our non-negotiables. So let me put this one down, and I'm going to introduce myself. I have like a couple of things here that I use for notes. So my name is for use of those for use of you. For those of you that I haven't had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do this in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, I use lead generation, as well as video marketing. And I also give updated strategies and tips. What I learn, then I come back and share with you, especially the things that I'm doing that are working. It and who knows, it may not be, the same for you, and that's okay. But we're still, able to learn, grow, and then make that choice. Is that something that's going to help me in my business? But with my type of business, no. So, but that's okay because we're all different and we're all doing different things. So let me just get a drink of water here. I can't use my big old black thing that usually have that's full of water, because I have to be careful of my mouth. I had we won't talk about it, but I had an injury, and so that's the only way I can keep it from getting, bad, so that I can still talk, and I can keep the water off on the other side. So anyway, all right. So here we go. So I have notes down here, and I just want to share. Oh, the other thing is, remember, my website has been worked on. So I usually just ask you if you have questions, if you want to talk to me later, if you have something that you are concerned with or whatever, you can always direct message me and you can get me that way. Um, my website and some of the other things that weren't quite working the way it should. I don't know what I did to it, but it's being worked on. And then I'll be able to give you information that I can share with you, and then you can then come on to my website and take a look at some of the things. But anyway, okay, so now, has anyone got an idea of what we're talking about today that could help your business grow and flourish? I don't see anything in the chat box. I know it's a little slow, but I'm going to go on and share this because I don't want to keep you here all day waiting. So, we're going to talk about something that I think and I had to learn that it's important to do is when you're daily, whether it's weekly, monthly, yearly, it's something that you should do, or something that, well, I don't want to be telling you what you should do, but I suggest that this is something that you might want to do, and that is evaluation. Um, we do a lot of things when we're here online. It's crowded space, there's a lot going on. And we want to make sure that what we're doing, in our daily method of operation, our plan, if you will, is it going according to plan? Are you able to take the actions that needed to be taken to, keep the plan moving and get things done as you had written them down? Monday may be way different from, Tuesday or Wednesday or whatever. Or it may be similar, but it's talking about different aspects of the same thing. But it's giving you like a uh I don't even want to try to say this, but the whole you want to be able to see the whole thing, but it's hard to, like, the world, it's hard to take the world and then be able to know everything about it. You have to break it into chunks that you can actually use and that you can actually ingest, and then learn about it. And the things that you need you keep, and the things that you don't need you toss, because if they're not going to serving you, or those that you help, then it's not going to really do you much good. So, when we're talking about evaluation, I learned from my mentors and leaders, um, from a way to evaluate. And they learned that from something that Melissa, I have their names written down because I can never think of them when I want them, but Melissa and Blair Dunkley were a team that um, made this way of evaluation to keep us out of negativity. So basically, you're evaluating yourself, but you have like these certain parameters. So the parameters are, when you're going to evaluate yourself, is you can do, I call it the 3-2-1. That's the way I remember it. I'm sure that's probably not the name of it, but that's how I remember it, and that's how I do it. So evaluation, using the 3-2-1 method. And that is, in the beginning, what worked, three things. So you can oh, that thumb hurts. So three things. And then the next one is what didn't work, and you can only do two things. And then what might you do differently, one thing. And now the reason for that is to keep us out of negativity, because if you think about it, have you ever, just tried to, maybe you had a day, it was kind of rough, and you just, if I had just done this, this, and this, it would have been so much better, and it wouldn't have crashed. Or if I had done this, this, and this, or, you know, and that's definitely not necessary. I need to, but you're talking to yourself, maybe you're beating yourself up and you're getting into negativity. And negativity is not going to help you to be able to use the mind frame that you need to be able to evaluate and then make the changes, and then you go at it again the next day, or whatever it is that you have to do, that you found a better way to do it. So it's really, that's something that really helped me to be able to not beat myself up going, oh, I didn't get up early enough. Oh, I didn't do this, or I did that. Oh, I overdid that, but I forgot this, or whatever. So I'm only allowed to do three things that worked. I'm only allowed to do two things that didn't work, and one thing that I might do differently. And that way it gets you in a certain frame of mind where you can not be in emotion and negativity, but that you can be seeing the things that were positive, the things that were negative, and and just keep moving. So for me, I might say, so the three things that worked are, I showed up, and, like I did my live, I showed up, I gave value, and I, helped somebody. Maybe my two negative things are that, I if I happen to have an issue and I was down here reading my notes and then looking up at you, and if that was something that I did, then I would say I was a little bit too, kind of scary. So I was ended up reading more than I was, just talking and just sharing, and not, browbeating anybody or that kind of thing. But, you know, I could see where I could do that a little bit better, that kind of thing. And then you only have one other thing that you can name. And these are the top things that maybe were something that you think you should, that you didn't do well. And then, like I said, and then the third thing. So what I might do differently is get myself more relaxed and calm before I start my live, have my notes available but not read them, and you can just make some changes after you've evaluated, and it helps so much. So I hope that that this was helpful for you. I mean, is there anyone that understands or does not understand, how evaluation works, and how you can evaluate yourself? You can do it daily, weekly, monthly, yearly, and help yourself to continue to grow. And as you're continuing to do that, then you're picking up the things that didn't work. You're picking up the things that did work, and you're pouring more into the things that work and less into the things that don't work, and getting rid of some of those things, and and doing certain things differently. It just helps you, and helping you is helping the people that you want to help, and helping your business to grow and flourish. So that's it for today. This is my last day going live. I usually go live Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and that's weekly. I do have some training classes that might interrupt that, but then I'll just either go later or earlier, uh, and um, and I have to. Well, you'll know, because if you're on my page, you'll see, that I'm going live. I'll put in there, unable to do my live at the regular time, in class or whatever, training, whatever. So basically, that's it. I hope you have a good rest of your day. Don't forget, if you have questions, if you want to come back, because I always come back, whether you can catch this live or on the replay, the information is there, and I just want you to use it to help you to grow your business and to have it flourish. So talk soon. Take care wherever you are in the world, and just keep it going. Talk soon. Bye now.